What is good, all my gamers out there? It's that one and only X Better and Beast, and today you guys are watching some Black Ops 2, of course, on the Wii U. Now, in this video, we will be talking about microtransactions, and if you like microtransactions or if you're totally against them. So, if you're interested in that at all, do stay around and watch the whole video. But first things first, you guys are watching a multi-team on Hardpoint. Now I am using the Vector, I believe, with the suppressor and quick draw. Now I don't actually recall the perks I was wearing because this is actually an older gameplay of mine. I got this like maybe a few days to a week ago, so you guys have to forgive me for that if you're all interested in what perks I was actually using. But let me tell you guys, multi-team and Hardpoint are definitely not my game modes at all. I do not like these game modes. It's not that I think they're bad, but there's just something in these game modes that I just can't connect with. It's just something there that just makes me always lose my gunfights, and I just don't know what's going on. And sometimes it's kind of a little bit too much for me to handle. But on this game, man, oh man, oh man, I was just going complete ape shell on these guys. And with the Vector, no doubt, the Vector is not a bad SMGs, but there's better ones that you can pick. There's like, you got the MSC, you got the MP7, the PDW. You have better SMGs you can pick, but man, the Vector served me well. You guys will see the ending score on here, and they just get dominated both KD wise and sexually. Yeah, sexually. I went there. But anyways, guys, we'll start talking about microtransactions. Now, I chose to upload Black Ops for this topic, or have Black Ops gameplay in the background for this topic, because obviously if you're an Xbox player, you will know that Treyarch did just implement microtransactions into Black Ops with the whole little camo packs that you can buy. It comes with a camo reticle, and I believe the little COD card, pretty much that card that your emblem's right next to. I don't know the actual official name for it, but that little card, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about here. Now, of course, with them being microtransactions, you're only paying a small sum. You're not really paying too much for them. But I see there's like mixed opinions about microtransactions. Some people are like, hey, you know what? It's additional content. Why complain about it? It just gives us more variety. And then there's people that feel like, hey, you know what? Why should I have to pay more for content like this? Shouldn't I get it for free? Or if I'm a season pass holder, why should I still have to pay for this as well? That's just trying to get more money out of me. Now, this microtransaction seems like it's something that developers or publishers even are trying to like push into these games. For instance, EA's Dead Space 3 had microtransactions from what I was reading, and from what I've also hearing, and this is not official, so don't quote me on this, but I have heard people talk about microtransactions being on Battlefield 4 as well. So I can see developers or publishers, should I say, maybe trying to add this into future games. So I just want to know from you guys, how do you feel about microtransactions? Do you care much for them, or do you just don't like them at all, and just like, hey, they need to be gone, we don't need no damn microtransactions? Now, as to where I stand with the whole microtransaction thing, I'm in the fence. I'm like sort of in the middle with this whole microtransaction thing. Now, I'm not completely against it, but I'm not completely with it as well. Now, the reasons for me is that, for one, I like additional content. Me as a gamer, if I'm playing an online game, I like to see additional content in there. They don't have to do it, but I think it's good to actually see that additional content being implemented into the game, because it just puts a little bit more spice into the game and keeps you interested longer into the game. Because when games don't have content drops, a lot of the times some people just kind of get bored and they don't want to play the game no more. So I think content drops are good, or additional content I should say is actually good. So that's where I'm kind of okay with microtransactions. But at the same time though, I don't like having to pay more money for stuff. Now, microtransactions work well with free-to-play games because obviously the main game is free. Now you're playing that game for absolutely free, and you're just paying for more additional content pretty much. Now with these games, it's a little bit different because you're paying for the full retail game. So most of the games nowadays are $60, so you're paying a full $60 for the game. Then on top of that, most games are having either season passes or online passes just to play the game, so you have to pay for that. And then, you know, you're paying for the original content drops, like the DLCs and stuff, the additional maps. You're paying for that as well. So I think that's just a way for publishers or developers to just squeeze a little bit more money out of you. And it's unfortunate because, well, it's just simply a lot of money when you add it all up. Well, anyways, guys, let me know in the comments if you're with microtransactions being in games such as Black Ops 2 and Dead Space 3, or you're completely against them. Also, guys, if you enjoyed this video, do leave a thumbs up. It always does help. And the score was 67-10, so I kind of annihilated them there with the vector. But anyways, I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace.